Hervé
Hello.
Parisot speaking.
Hi there, this is Stephen Craig from BNP.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you very much. Thanks for taking the time to have this call. So would you mind giving a bit of background about yourself, just so that we can, so that I can understand your background, please?
Yeah, no problem. I have done most of my career at Mattel, the toy company based in Los Angeles, and I ended up being the head of Southern Europe for Mattel. Then I was appointed as the CEO of VentePrivé.com, the leader of the flash sale business in Europe. So I spent 5 years running the site with a turnover of 3 billion euros. And then I joined Carrefour for 3 years, and I was responsible for e-commerce, digital marketing, innovation, data, and some other businesses. So this is roughly what I've done in my career. And as of today, I have directors of 5 companies, and I am chairman of a flash sale site in sport articles based in France. So this is where I stand now.
Okay. So how familiar are you with Casino? Because that's what I'm looking to get a bit of insight on.
Yeah, I've, being at Carrefour, I mean, we keep on scrutinizing our competition and of course Casino. So I do know Casino quite well.
Right. Okay. So so I'm relatively unversed in the credit. I'm just started to look at it. So can you just give me an idea of like how it's positioned in the French market, and what the
Yeah,
challenges are, you think?
yeah, Casino has a very interesting positioning on the French market. The first thing, it's not a big one. I mean, it's I would say middle players in the retail landscape in France. Which is very interesting at Casino, if they are offering most of the formats for the retail, which is for me a big strength of Casino. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna go through all the formats and give you also the challenges of the formats they are facing.
Perfect.
Of course, Casino is well known for the hypermarket. It's very interesting because this is where Casino is suffering the most. The concept of hypermarket in France is clearly declining. It's declining very fastly, so you have to react. And if you look at the French landscape, you see that the retailer having the most hypermarkets and also the biggest hypermarket are suffering a lot. So I am referring to Carrefour and Auchan. Unfortunately, Casino is part of that. Casino is lucky enough because their hypermarkets are not too big. The average space is around 74,000 square feet, sorry. So it's not big hypermarkets. And they have 122 stores roughly, because they have sold some of them, which is interesting, because some of them were losing money, and they were able to sell the store. So they were the first one to start this process, and I think they were successful. If you look carefully, it has an impact on their market share, because they've lost roughly between 0.5 and 0.6% of market share, but it's mainly due to the fact that they have sold some of the store. So
What's their market? What is their market share roughly?
of Casino?
Yeah.
The market share of Casino roughly